Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Witchy Wisdom. Well, we are about to dive into Beltane, May 1st. It is a beautiful ancient Celtic festival, which I resonate very much with. It transitions the spring to summer, and there's so much magic around it, right? You can look it up. It's considered a pagan holiday, but it really resonates with me with all the fairies. I love the fairies. I love the fairy realm. When I teach classes on fairies and fairy realms, I would always let everyone know that fairies are earth angels, right? They have egos, they're cheeky, they're fun, they're whimsical, they can be a little naughty. And as I'm doing this collective read, my cats are everywhere playing around me right now because they love fairies, like excite like cats. Cats and fairies get along. They chase each other, but they get along, and it's really fun. Today on April 30th, we have the fairy vortex that opens up. So it's Beltane Eve, right? Because tomorrow is May 1st. Venus is entering Aries, and it's like a magical night. Manifesting, asking for things to happen, believing in the magic. I always tell people, please leave gifts if it resonates with you for your fairies. They love milk and honey. Yes, almond milk or oat milk is fine with a little honey. They absorb the energy from that. They love chocolate. They don't like chemical-based things, so fake things with dyes, colors, not for them. They like very natural things, leaving shiny objects in the windowsill. They absorb the energy from all that, and they will appreciate the gift. Let them know it's for them. However that resonates with you, it's such a fun little thing to do. If you have a fairy garden, leave them some little extra treats out there. It's a fun thing to do if you have children as well and you involve them in it. But yes, so the fairy vortex is tonight. I chose a fairy deck as part of my decks for my May insight and forecast reads for my clients, but we are going to do a quick May forecast read for the collective. Won't be using all the decks with the collective, but I will be using the fairy deck today for the collective. And if you'd like your private May forecast read, I do have some spots left. They are very limited. The cost is $55, and it's a private YouTube link. So let's jump in for our May forecast. The color today is brown, folks, and brown is all about health, stability, also about home and earth. So think about grounding. Some of you out there may need to ground, get outside, put your feet on the ground, walk by a body of water, if you can walk by a beach or a lake, but just get out and get some fresh air, hug a tree if the weather is still cold where you are. Anything that can kind of just bring that kind of stability and grounding back to you. And then health and stability is on the way for us, folks. And I love that as we transition from spring into summer. We planted the seeds, and now we're about to get that full bloom, right? I love that for us. So as we look at May quickly, let's just drop a card for the energy of the month quickly. Yeah, okay, wish wisely. We want to use our wishes to manifest our heart's desires, but we always want to do that carefully and respectfully, right? And make sure it's really what we want. Make sure we're in the energy of like, yes, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. Wish wisely, especially this evening. It is a magical time. Wish wisely, collective. I love that. Let's look, because today is all about health and stability. Let's drop a card on health, work, and then a final card on spirit. Just kind of that kind of guidance for us from our higher self and from the universe. So work, guys, career, current work, aspirations, where are we? We are focusing on magical blessings. I love this for us. So whatever we're going through, we are going to be magically assisted tonight, especially by the fairies, but by the universe, the design. We've got it, okay? Let's stick with it and stay in that positivity and believe in the divine. Believe that it can happen for us. Let's look at our health. A lot of us are on wellness journeys out there. I feel it. I am with you. Let's see what we have to say about health today. Yeah, stargazing. I love this. Get out there and ground. When you're looking up at the sky, the sun, the stars, the moon, just sit in peace, sit in quiet. And stargazing and sun gazing is all about just listening, getting some vibration from your heart, getting some intuitive downloads, really listening to what does your body need? Where do you need to go? What do you need to do right now? I'm hearing a warning for most of the collective. Always take what resonates and leave the rest. But I'm hearing to be very wary and careful about fad diets. That is not the way to go for most of us in the collective, okay? This is about long-term gains and long-term health and longevity. It's not about starting something crazy and new. That's also for extreme exercise routines. Be careful with your body. Slow and steady wins the race. It really, really does, okay? All right, let's look at spirit. This is just a nice card to summarize and give us some guidance from our higher self, the universe, all our ancestors, all our protectors out there. And we have protection. You can't make it up. I love it when the fairies play whimsical and just literally give the card that I'm talking about. It's very fairy. So we are protected, okay? We have magic that protects us. We have angels, we have spirits, we have God, whatever resonates with you. Practice always protecting yourself, always protecting your energy, and ask for your spirit guides, your fairies, your ancestors, your people, God, the universe, to protect you and keep you healthy as we kind of continue on this journey. And trust that you are always divinely protected, and whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. Enjoy May, everyone. Blessings, love, and light. Have a beautiful day.